Alright. Today we're doing ranked. We're gonna be doing some Guilty Gear ranked. I do kinda wanna rank up as Giovanna. However, I've done 3 of my 10 jam placements. So I'd like to get those done. Just quickly, just so that I'm not doing my placements like off the top of my head with no practice. Just gonna hop in the training, do a little bit of combos, and then yeah, I'll be doing ranked in for the long haul. It's like one of those Mr. Beast videos, like, I locked myself playing ranked for however many hours it's gonna take. I'm starting to think that my music placement isn't amazing because I can actually see whether I have full gauge or not. Alright, give me a minute. If I grab this, what do I not need to? I can shove it up here, can't I? Or even better, I can shove it up here. But then I don't know how low health. Perfect. Just remembering what she does. Alright, this should be good. I guess I could have gone in training here, but it's fine. Oops.
We've got a newcomer.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Mankind.
It's not often that I go against Lucy. I hope this person doesn't have any connection issues. Because the enemy is going to get roll black frames if my Spotify is messing with it. Nice. Not bad first round. Fair enough. Okay, don't judge me. I know my gameplay isn't the finest at the moment. It's my first game of the day. Oopsie. Do I lose this? What on earth was that? That didn't feel like a win. But hey, I'll take it. Yeah, okay, I'm done rematching. This is where he hits the lock-in switch. Oh, the opposite. Then I no longer pull off the combos I want to pull off. Uh-oh. It's been so long since I've gone against the Lucy. She's like bottom tier at the moment, no? Like I checked the might have been like a fan made or like a fighting game player made tier list rather than a legit tier list. But like Lucy was really far down on the tier list. Alright, well that's GG. I do like Jam. I definitely should play her more. Oopsie. Get down. I don't like being in the corner. You can be in the corner if you like. Fair enough, honestly. I thought she was gonna shoot. Oh, I kept trying to ult. That's my bad. That's not a bad combo, actually. The thing with Lucy is, I used to main her when she came out. The only issue is, she's very limited. Oh, they might actually win this one. Like, I found that when it came to doing combos, it would get very repetitive. Yeah, no, they win this one. GG. Unless I messed up. Man. Yeah, GG. Yeah, it got pretty repetitive. And I was like, I didn't find it fun anymore. I say as I play Giovanna, which also has some pretty repetitive combos. Not all, to be fair. But a few. So it's 1-1. I should be doing more rushdown. I always forget that. I literally made this character and I forget she does that. They really like the Roman cancel. I should be Roman canceling more. Damn. Tell you what though, this person isn't bad at Lucy. Or maybe it's just that I'm bad at Jam. Could be a bit of both actually. Man, no, I lose this run. Nope. I'm a dum-dum. The thing is, I can always rank up after. I don't have to get, like, high rank for my placements. I would like you to stay in the corner. I win. That was pretty good pressure. Like, I'm not the best jam in the world, but even I could admit that was pretty nice. I also think it's slightly because they didn't know what to do. Like, I was toying with them a bit. That's something they gotta stop doing. Even if you don't know how to play against jam, you cannot. If I'm standing still charging something up, she probably doesn't know I'm charging something up, but if I'm standing still, you take it. I could win this, I just gotta play this smart. Which at the moment is not what I'm doing. Nope, that's my bad. I wanted to ult. I should have just played it smart rather than trying to ult. It's fine, that's what placements are for. Although, for my first match of the day, I'm gonna count that as a win, honestly. Got some good, nice combos off. And given that I haven't played in a Lucy in months, that's pretty good. Also, don't question the Tower 3. I didn't really get into this game for a while, so I got like to Tower 6, I think. I think I got to either Tower 5 or Tower 6. Or maybe even 7. But yeah, then I stopped playing for a while, and then I picked the game back up, and people were like destroying me, and I went all the way back to Tower 3. It was a very sad day. And oh my, I have quite a few rollback frames, dude. What's your internet like, man? Alright, this is not gonna be a fun game. I probably won't remess this one. Where was I going with this? Right, yeah, and as soon as I started getting good at the game, they introduced ranked, and no one was playing tower anymore. And so it's kind of like, if there's no tower, how am I going to rank up? So since no one plays tower anymore, I couldn't rank up. So now I'm kind of stuck with the Tower 3 badge, even though I'm playing like it should be higher. Like, maybe not at the moment. At the moment, I'm playing pretty ass. I should have done that. That's a mistake I keep making. I keep accidentally doing that. That was fine. Dang, bro. Okay. Somebody really wants to pull off a combo, huh? Holy rollback. Like an action movie, I have to watch this in slow motion. Man. How do I deal with this? There we go. Now it's no, and spikes back. I don't think you used that right. Nope, you did not. Frick. Alright, not only do I have crazy amounts of rollback, this person plays scummy too. You better pray I don't win this. That's just embarrassing. Awesome. What's up? That messed up. Perfect. Nope, that's sadly. Oh, what a beautiful ending. I am not rematching you with the amount of rollback frames you got, man. Or the amount that you're giving me, more so. Whew. Nice. I really enjoyed that round. I'm gonna do a different playlist. Which one? I could do my... Because I wanted to have, like, chill vibes on. However, most of my music has metal in it, and I don't think that's very chill. I mean, you know, I could have my actual Guilty Gear playlist on. There's quite a bit of metal on it. Or... let's do this one. Why not? Yep. There's you can't really hear it, so there's not really much point. I wonder whether I have it quiet enough I won't get the copyright claim. I definitely will. Ooh, Giovanna. Fellow Giovanna player, what's up? Already I'm noticing issues with his playstyle. He's not running me down as much as he should be. Maybe that's because I'm not giving him the chance. However, funnily enough, to play against this person, I'm purely thinking of how people deal with me, because I never come across Giovannas, ever. I'm the only Giovanna player I've seen within another radius. It's in the corner. That was my bad. That's not a bad air combo. I don't usually do that one. I think I lose it. They're weird. They play Giovanna slightly how I play Giovanna, but there's some differences. Granted, not everybody's gonna play Giovanna the same, but mine tends to be more effective. They're not really running me down as much. They're kind of just waiting to see what I'm gonna do, and then just saying like, because like they haven't used their dash move once. Oh my. In fairness, they did beat my ass. Yep. Yeah. That's a bit of a pain with how well I was doing at the start. Well, I don't mind rematching this person. I'd rather rematch this person than go against someone who gives me crazy amounts of rollback or something. Oh my, never mind. Ooh. Yeah, you can see my Giovanna later and you'll see the similarities. Stay in the corner. I think I lose here if I don't pull off an ult. Nope, I messed up twice. Awesome. We love that. Oh my word. It's getting super laggy at the moment. Okay. Never ever tries to hit me while I'm doing that. Granted, I don't choose the best times to do it, so they're probably just thrown off, but like... Yep. They do exactly what I do, and yeah, that exact slash to heavy slash, down slash into normal. Yeah, no, I'm not getting out of this corner anytime soon. Nope. Every time. Every single time. I don't know why I keep messing up my ult. I think I keep accidentally kicking 2 buttons at the same time, so it's not... it might be fat fingering it. I really hate this lag. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm not ranking very high at all. Mid placement. I'm surprised. In fairness, I've had a few good combos and a few good rounds, but most of it is just gonna be me being beat up, especially since I don't really play jam. Like, I played Giovanna. I wouldn't really say I'm a one trick because I'm starting to pick up jam more, but my original 2 characters were Giovanna and having Soul Bad Guys as secondary. However, I'm starting to lean away from the soul and getting more into the jam. Just because I've mained lots of people in this game before. However, Giovanna just speaks to me. I'm not fighting you. Yeah, Giovanna just... I really like the movement characters. Like, Rushdown is one of my favorites. It used to be, Zoner. I used to love playing Zoners. But then I discovered how cringe they are. So I switched over to Rushdown. And, so, like, I really like, in SF6, I really like Jury and Cammy. It annoys me that they're considered the Guna characters. Because I just love their playstyle. No, we're not playing that. But yeah, I just really like the Rushdown. Are you the same person? Wait, not really. Cause holy, alright, I'm gonna have to reconsider how I play this. So I'm gonna get destroyed this round. It always catches me off guard. What up? That's such a good fake out. Jumping in the sky and then doing quarter circle forward and then heavy slash. It's such a good fake out. Because people are gonna guard high and then you go low. Oh man. Not even letting me breathe. Yeah, they do not want to let me breathe. Which is fair. I mean, you are Lucy, and I am a gem, so. Noise. See, that is when I should be using my ult, not every other time I've been trying to do it. I'm dead. Yeah. I keep doing that on accident. Every time I keep doing that, it's not on purpose, which is why I use it at such terrible times. Well, my placements are done. I can rematch you, why not? If you really want to. Like, cause I do have fun fighting this person. You know what? Pretty terrible, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. 1000 RP? Yeah, I'll take it. I thought it was gonna be much worse. I mean, that is still pretty bad, but like. Oh, and now I start playing good once I've already ranked. You know what? That's still fine because now I get RP for it. Frick me. I've kind of done. Okay. There we go. I want that RP, dude. I want that RP badly. Uh-oh. But so do they. Alright, that's fair. We both had our lock-in moments. I had the first round. Yep, nope. This is not gonna be my game. I need to lock in or else I cooks. And it does not look like I'm gonna. Man, they were like, let me see what you can do, and now they're just like, yeah, no, GG. Wow. Okay, they really locked in for that last one. Wowzer. They did not like the fact that I beat their ass in the first round. Get up. What am I doing? Uh-oh. I gotta get out of this corner. Get in the corner. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, she's so much faster than me. I'm so lucky I saw that coming. No, I messed up. I keep trying to ult and I mess up every time. Why do I mess up so much? I think that's a loss of RP. Yeah. So I'm pretty ass. I've just brought myself to, I think that's the lowest rank possible. So I'm gonna need to work on my jam a lot. And it's so sad. I apologize to my friend Marcel because oh my word, this is horrendous. Yeah, he is kind of in a way the person who coached me on this, and he said to my face just like, dude, you should not be in such a low rank because you play way better than your rank shows. And I don't mean to toot my own horn in a sense, but I kind of agree. Slightly. Not kind of like a, oh yeah, I'm amazing kind of thing. But like, I do kind of agree. Because that match, I didn't do horrendous. Okay, the last round I did horrendously. But like, throughout that game and throughout my placement game so far, I've been pulling out some pretty nice combos. I've been doing some pretty nice combos, you know. Pulling out some pretty good games, especially for a character that I don't play often. Like, that might have been my 4th time playing Jam ever. Okay, maybe not 4th, but like 12th. And most of the times I played Jam was against Marcel in like a custom. So it's like I don't really have experience under my belt. But like still. Alright, now I have to transfer over to the Giovanna mentality. I am bronze 3 at the moment. Very close. I say very. Pretty close to ranking up to silver. But, you know, we always get those odd games where someone's insane.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright. Let's see. Oh my. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be awful.
Duel 1.
You like my mods, by the way? I hate playing against Batman because I can never tell what on earth is going on my screen. Yep, I have no idea what's going on. And he does a lot more damage than I do. Ooh. Yeah, it's games like this. Yep, nope. Yep, nope. I have no idea what's going on. I cannot, for the life of me, tell what my... It's also partly because I never, ever, ever play Bedman or see Bedman. Like, this is probably the first Bedman I have seen in actual months. Like, I rarely ever see Bedman. So it's like, I have no idea what to do against him. Or how to deal with him. Apparently, he doesn't deal well with pressure, as I'm noticing. Pressure is not his strong suit. Which is perfect for me, because pressure is... What am I missing? So, as you can see, I'm not terrible at Giovanna. Compared to my Jam, I can do consistently better with my Giovanna. Crap, I tried to grab him. That's my bad. Stay in the corner. See, I'm not bad at Giovanna. She is my main. I'm not the best. That's some free RP. Failed to read much. Ha! Yeah, I do like Giovanna a lot. I like that. It's like night and day. My Jam to my Giovanna. Like during my Jam, it was very slow paced. I would have some good combos, but mess up a lot, and then get my ass handed to me after like a round. I would just lock in for one round. Whereas with Giovanna, it takes me a hot minute, but then as soon as I know what I'm doing, I'm fine. I feel like we need a streamer tournament for Guilty Gear.
We've got a newcomer.
Because I'm noticing lots of streamers are starting to pick up SF6. And there's been multiple SF6 tournaments for streamers. However, I do think Guilty Gear could be another good one. Because I love Guilty Gear. It's
Duel 1.
so much fun, and I enjoy playing it so much. However, it kills me to see that, like, there's not a lot of people playing it at the moment. Like, I checked the Steam, how many people are playing it within the past 24 hours and at currently. And when I checked currently, there was like 500. But like within the last 24 hours, there was like 700. However, its highest peak was 32,000. Granted, even I can agree, it's not at its most popular point. Like when I started playing, it was way more popular than it is now. But it's still so sad because I love this game. And I, personally, alright, no hate on Arc System Works. I love their company, they make such good fighting games. But I am not the biggest fan of Marvel Tokon. I think what throws it off quite a bit, what makes it lose a couple of points from my end, is that since PlayStation published it, you need either a PlayStation account or to update, or not update, upload your ID to be able to play, and that is a huge pain for me because I was just like, I'm not a massive fan of doing that stuff. Like if I was like, I need to play Marvel Tokon, oh my word, it's gonna be game of the year, I need to play it, I've been waiting for this game for years, then maybe I'd go through with it. However, for me, he wasn't really. I wasn't really a fan because I'm an MVC3 man, or even MVC2. Like it's just a more modern version of MVC, and on the one hand, it's kind of a good thing because it's good to see stuff like MVC getting some love. Because MVC3 was an amazing game. However, it's not nearly as popular anymore. I need to pull off an ult or I lose. No. That's me dead. Yep. So close though. This person is pretty good. Yeah. I don't think fighting games in general are as popular as they were. Like, lots of fighting games nowadays have seen way more love. I do really like. Here's the thing, though. This is the weird part. Not many people are playing the fighting games, but like recently, there's been a few fighting games coming out. It's just like fighting games are getting the recognition as good games, so more of them are releasing, like Marvel Tokon, Avatar Legends. However, it's just a matter of people playing them. Because, like, Street Fighter, unsurprisingly, is still up there for one of the most popular fighting games at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's #1. Actually, no. I checked the standings, and Naraka Blade Point is regarded as #1, even though I'm not counting it, because it's not really this type of fighting game. It's more of a battle royale. So I'm not going to count it. But you see where I'm coming from, which is just not many people are playing these fighting games, but yet there's still fighting games coming out. So it's like people recognize that people like these games. However, we just need a different approach, kind of. And that's my viewpoint on it. Because I've been playing Avatar Legends, and I think Avatar Legends is an amazing game. As like a fighting game player myself, I have played quite a few fighting games in the days. The main ones I'm playing at the moment are Guilty Gear and Avatar Legends. Those are the main ones. However, it's kind of gotten to the point where I've tried a bunch of different fighting games. Like, I've tried Under Night, I've tried MVC3, I've tried Legends, I've tried Xrd, I've tried... Basically, you get the gist. I tried a lot. So I have like a wide variety, and I know what's good, and I know what's not good, and I have my honest opinions about it. However, I'm glad companies realize that people still like fighting games, because the fighting game community is absolutely lovely. Like, maybe not always in game, because there's going to be a bunch of jerks who are play really annoyingly or are annoying. But that's in any game. Any game will have that. Even our creators, who has a pretty good community, still has people like that. However, as communities go, I think the fighting game community is absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. I haven't met another community like it. And this is coming from me, who's a League player. Like, I've played League, so I know how bad communities can get. And even I can agree that. Even I can agree that the fighting game community is just lovely. Because there's just passionate people who love their games. Like, they're the type of people who either A, are picking up fighting games and absolutely love it, or have been here for absolutely years. They've been here for decades, just playing their fighting games, whether it was at the arcade or otherwise. Do I win here? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, like, whether they've been playing for decades and like played their first fighting game in an arcade, or they're just saw a game, thought it was cool, or got recommended a game by a friend, started playing it, just realized that they got really into it. They're just passionate people, and it's so cool to see. Like, people love a game genre so much, and it's also awesome. I like communities like that who just love their games and are so happy to see newcomers. Which is why, like, I would love to go to an EVO. I would love to go to EVOs. Some year. Maybe not this coming year. But, like, at some point I would love to go to an EVOs. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I lose. It's annoying that I lose, but I do lose. Because that's just gonna... I'm not high enough. I should have definitely perfect blocked that. My word. I will rematch you, though. 65. Oof. But yeah, I do think... Not all, but some fighting games are just so buns at the moment, and they're done for a different audience. So, for example, Avatar Legends was done perfectly, in my opinion. Granted, came out a bit early, so a couple of updates in, and it'll be perfection. Like, as soon as they bring that big update that just finishes off all the touches that they were supposed to finish on release, perfect. However, games like Invincible Versus are not made for the fighting game community. They are made for Invincible lovers. Like, there was literally a post saying, like, I think it was Maximilian Dude who said this. It was just like, the people playing Invincible Versus aren't fighting game lovers. They are Invincible lovers. And I think that's really true. It's just like, even with Marvel Talk On, I think, although the fighting game community does kind of like it, in fairness, it was made by Arc System Works, which is, like, I mean, they make Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear is a very good fighting game. But it's like, Marvel Talk On was, although has good combat mechanics for fighting game players, I think it was mainly targeted towards Marvel fans. I do think that is the case, slightly. I think this is GG here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do think it was made more for the Marvel community than it was for the fighting game community. Just because there's just aspects of it that I can't really get along with. It's like when I saw the announcement for Marvel Talk On, was about the same time that I heard about the Avatar game. Like I heard about both of them being released like within days of each other, or maybe even hours. I think I like at the start of the day I saw one, and then later in the evening I saw the other. And I was more excited for Avatar Legends, and that's still the case. I still prefer Avatar Legends over Marvel Talk On, just because it looked really. And I apologize to anybody I offend with this, which I don't think is going to be many people. I think Marvel Talk On just looks really ugly. Like, their character designs are cool, but I'm looking at it like, this is a really ugly game. And this is coming from Arc System Works, that also made Guilty Gear, which is a beautiful game. Like, as you can see, Guilty Gear is absolutely beautiful, with its designs, with its maps, with its coloring, everything. But then, like for example, you're telling me that when you see the excellent thing come up when you went around and it says excellent, that font, granted it's a comic book font, is so, it feels like something's missing. It's just like a really weird font all by itself, no background box or anything. Like compared to their other fonts, compared to the other fonts, it's just misplaced. And granted, you know, not everybody cares. I think I care more about this than most people, but like, there's just something about the game that's just really, really ugly to me. I don't know. Like, this is all my opinion. If you like Marvel Talk On and you think it's an amazing game, to each their own. You go, you have a bunch of fun with Marvel Talk On. I will not join you though, because it's I've seen the combos. Like, in fairness, I do think that Marvel Talk On is a very cool stylistic choice. For example, Blade's ult. His ult looks awesome. I was watching a Seijan video. I saw him do that. It looks sick. However, there's certain aspects of it I just feel misplaced or odd or something's off. And it's like, I don't entirely like it. Like, the combos look fun. However, I've realized that, well, at least from Maximilian Dude that I watched, and he said, like, people rely on auto combos a bit. But I think his exact words, they used to be stronger in the beta, that, like, they would still work even if they dropped. Like, even if they dropped, they would still keep going. And that would have been awful. But, like, in fairness, I do play Avatar Legends, and it does have inbuilt auto combo, so you can't really. It's like Marvel Talk On, in which you can't really turn it off at the moment. However, the difference with Avatar Legends is the auto combo is kind of just a startup. Like, it just, like, you don't have to spam the auto combo the entire way through as your main combo. Just having the first 2 hits, because it happens so fast and it's an auto combo, it's a guaranteed second hit if you hit the first one, if you're spamming the button. So what I would say is, or at least what I do, not always, but sometimes, is just like punch, and then do your own combo. Because then it's a perfect start. Holy, this guy's annoying. In fairness, this isn't Axel, so what did I expect? Axel Lowe is just like the most annoying character in the game. But surprisingly, not my worst matchup. Well, duh. There we go. See, not my worst matchup. What was I gonna say? So yeah, it just something about like even Avatar Legends. Just use, don't spam the auto combos, but like use them as like your startup for your main combo. I don't actually know how to dodge that. Oh, it's a low attack. Gotcha. Cool. Good job. Yeah. Just, I think Avatar Legends is just way better made. They appeal to both fandoms. Marvel lovers and fighting game lovers, because the combos are semi-complicated. They're not the most impossible thing to do, but they're semi-complicated. Especially if you play a character like Sokka or Azula. The combos aren't the easiest thing to do. However, they're so satisfying to pull off. They're super satisfying to pull off. And yeah, it's just so fun to do. So it's like you're appealing to fighting game players because you have difficult combos, they're fun to use, and it's good fighting mechanics. But at the same time, what draws people in is the fact that it's Avatar, and like, including myself, many people grew up on Avatar as a kid. Like, I grew up watching Avatar on TV, and I thought it was awesome. And then even with the new movie now, which is even more promotion, it's like people are gonna see the new movie now, which I think is one of the best movies coming out this year. It is, like, literally, I watched it, my jaw was dropped the entire movie. It was just visually pleasing, aesthetically pleasing. Like, the voice acting was top notch, even though they couldn't get the original actors. I see people on Reddit complaining about that, but it's just like, that's not the biggest issue, because even though it's not the original actors, the actors that they did choose are still phenomenal. They did an amazing job, and they really suit the characters. Holy damage. But yeah, it's just like, especially with Togga being the next character to come out. Like, Togga, I'm not gonna talk crazy amounts about the movie for those who haven't seen it, so I'm not spoiling anything. Like, there's a character called Togga, and he's gonna come out. And I think, because I've seen the movie, he would be an awesome addition. He's an awesome addition, and I'm so glad they're adding him. However, that means anybody who's watched the movie but doesn't know about the game, I don't know how they wouldn't know about the game, but if somehow they don't know about the game, but they know about the movie, and they watch the movie, and they like the movie, they're gonna see Togga in the game, and they're gonna be like, yo, there's a game dedicated to Avatar, and Togga's in it. I want to try this out. So I think they chose a really good time. Holy, I think I lose here. Yeah, I lose. I have no idea how to deal with Nugo. I'm gonna find a different one just because I want to rank up. But yeah, it's perfect. What's the word? Advertisement. It's perfect advertisement. Because just like, people will see Togga and be like, yo, I want to play this game. And then realize, or maybe not realize, that they really, really like it. And that gets more people playing. Because currently, I think Avatar Legends has 12,000 on the game, last time I checked. So it's already surpassing many fighting games as popular. I don't know whether it's as popular as Marvel Talk-On, can't remember. I think it is. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's just like, dude, it's genius. I think that's why they released it 4 months early, because of the movie coming out. They were like, well, if the movie's coming out, then we need the advertisement, so we might as well. And yeah, I think it's done really well done. I know not everybody likes it. People think stuff isn't good or anything, but personally, as someone who loves fighting games, I can tell you personally, it's a really good fighting game. Not only a cool one because it's Avatar, but it's how do I explain this? It's different to Invincible versus because Invincible versus, whilst having nice combos, I don't think it's not really made for fighting game players. If you were to make an Invincible game, you kinda, apart from a story game, you kinda had to make it a fighting game. I think they just wanted to make a Invincible game and realized the only real way that we can have a cool Invincible game is by making it a fighting game. So they try and make it mainly Invincible related, however just being included as a fighting game. Which is why not many fighting game players like it. Like, lots of people who play fighting games don't like the Invincible versus game. However, lots of people who watch Invincible like it because it's got cool animations. So it's like, wow, this looks like I'm watching an episode out of the show. And I agree, the animations look really, really cool. However, it's not made for fighting game players, it's made for Invincible lovers, and it apparently is doing its job. Because the people who like Invincible are playing it, which was their plan, I'm assuming. So, they're doing their job right. Like, I'm not denying that. Whoever, I can't remember which studio made the game, but whoever made it, they've done their job, which was get Invincible players on it. GG. But yeah, I think I think games like Invincible versus Marvel Talk On. I can't remember what other studio has done something like that. But like, yeah, I don't think they're made for fighting game players. But you know, at least there's fighting games being released, which means people remember and are realizing that fighting games are still very popular, especially Street Fighter 6. Because that has a huge player base in the daily. Like, even though it's had its ups and downs, it somehow always manages to get people back on. Like, I think the fact that they're releasing Tifa does kind of up the hype. Like, certain parts of it does up the hype. Like, when it was kind of falling off with its player base, they decided to announce that Tifa's coming out. I think I lose this round? Yeah, I do. However, they're very good at keeping people interested. And that's a very, like, that's good job. Like, it doesn't surprise me at all that Street Fighter 6 is the most popular fighting game at the moment. Because Street Fighter is always more popular. And Street Fighter 6 is not a bad game at all. It is a really good fighting game. I really like it. It's no Guilty Gear, in my opinion. But like, as fighting games go, I think it is really well done. And the best part is, since there's 6 games of it, everybody... Oh, not 6 games of it, there's way more than 6. But it's just like, they can learn from their mistakes. So for example, in Street Fighter 5, it's not a hugely popular Street Fighter game because nobody really liked the X Factor. The X Factor was something not many people liked. So what they do for the next one, we're taking the X Factor out. So for example, Street Fighter 4 was popular, not their most popular game, but it was popular. But yeah, they can work on their mistakes, and they've worked on their mistakes really well. And I think Street Fighter 6 is in a very good position. There's nothing about it that comes to mind that's just like, this is a huge issue that needs to be solved, like, right this second. Or else this game will die. Because currently it's on a fairly balance. It's not as popular as it was, but then no real fighting game is, I don't think, or any game for that matter. I don't think or at least I can remember. I think Helldivers is pretty popular. regardless. Thank God I won that. But yeah, apart from stuff like Helldiver, even Arc Raiders, that was very popular when it came out, is no longer really popular. Now, here's the thing. Do I do another ranked match and maybe rank up? Or do I keep it here and be happy with the rank I do have? I think I'm gonna keep it there. It annoys me that I haven't ranked up. It annoys me that I haven't because I'm super duper close. Dude, I'm 15 RP off. That's painful. That's really painful. We've been playing so well. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm happy. I'm happy keeping it here. And honestly, first time doing a Guilty Gear ranked video. You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot worse. Mainly because I thought I would be ripping my hair out by now. Although, I think the fact that I did this pretty early in the day means I'm still kind of tired. So, I'm not going to get crazy mad at a game first thing in the morning. But honestly, it's been some pretty good chats, honestly. I'm not roasting anybody who likes Marvel Talk On. Personally, I'm not going to play it, but, I feel like this was a good hour to set aside to rank up. You can see how buns I am at the game, how awful I am. But honestly, I think this is this was kind of like a Sage-Jam video, just talking about stuff while playing, or a Brian F video. Shout out those two guys. Those guys are awesome. I watch them all the time. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to give out my opinions, no matter how wrong they may be, or how many people are going to disagree. But yeah, I feel like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought that I was going to suffer, because at the end of the day it is ranked. But that was actually alright. So thank you all for making it this far in the video, especially since it's been an hour, and I'm honestly surprised that you've been able to cope with my yapping. But overall, thank you very much. This was very fun, and I hope to do more videos on this. I'm going, heads up, I'm going to be releasing Avatar Legends videos. I want to do more stuff like this. I do want to do more stuff like this because I do really like fighting games. However, most of the videos that have been on my channel so far have been all comedy games with friends, or League, or funny moments, or just general stuff. So although I do love doing stuff like Lethal Company and Repo with my friends, I will slightly be doing more stuff like this. I thought Guilty Gear was gonna do crazy amounts of lagging with OBS open in the background, but it ran really well. So now that I know that information, I'm gonna be posting a lot more Guilty Gear videos and a lot more Avatar Legends videos, mainly because I love them, and I can't wait to do more like this. Maybe not so much yapping, because I did do a lot of talking today. I thought today was just gonna be me struggling, but I just had stuff to say, and I'm hopefully people agree or disagree. That's fine. But yeah, I will be doing more stuff like this. So if you enjoyed this one, then you're gonna be enjoying a lot more. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. Thank you very much, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye bye.